receive. Please help me welcome to the stage Bonnie Canner.
Hello, everybody. This is funny that I'm here in New Zealand speaking on stage for the very first time. When my dad died over 20 years ago, I needed to get away after taking care of him, and he was begging for me to kill him like almost daily. And the place in the world that I chose to come was New Zealand. I chose to come here to feel alive again. I did your bungee jumping, jet boating, parapunting, all of those things. It was exhilarating, and I got my life back. Well, here I am again after experiencing a workshop that I took called ALA, Ascension. It's an empowerment workshop to get rid of your blocks. I had blocked myself after 10 years because I was in a painful relationship and I was trying to protect myself from hurting. And I didn't realize that I was also blocking myself from receiving. I was giving, but I wasn't letting myself receive, even in the financial world, because my relationship was also tied to my finances at the time. So here, before those 10 years, yes, I'm a movie producer. I have produced over 88 movies, and most of the ones that you've heard of, like 300, Spider-Man, those movies are movies that I've worked on. In the department of visual effects, so making the things that are not real possible. Well, when that happened to me, I shifted, and I went into the venture capital world. I just kind of fell in my lap. And what I learned when I was in the venture capital world was that the system's broken. I was seeing companies that would make your toes curl. I mean, these companies were the kind of companies that the world needs to know about, and they weren't getting past that door. It was like a dam was blocking their success. They were borrowing from families, friends, mortgaging their houses, doing everything to try to bring their company to us. And we didn't even know about it, but the investors weren't putting their money in it because they thought the risk was too high. Well, I felt like I was on the wrong side of the table looking at all these companies, and I had to do something about it. Well, not realizing I was blocked off and didn't know why some of my experiences were very difficult ones, I started having lucid dreams. And what I dreamt was of a company called Chosen for Change, where I created a magazine called Influencers, where I would use the power of celebrity. This is part of my Hollywood background. And I'd take the power of celebrity, I'd connect them to luxury brands and a charity, which would create a win-win-win, because when the celebrity would tweet out to their fan base to download the app, there was a contest that the celebrity would have. So each person had an opportunity to win something. And the writers in the magazine were people that were entrepreneurs just like yourself, where they'd write about something that was important to them. And in doing so, they'd also have their irresistible offer, something that would get people to either download their book, connect to them, the 5 reasons for this, whatever it is, and it would connect to them, and now that celebrity is driving traffic to you to grow your business. Well, my reason for doing this, right, was those innovators. So I used that platform so that you people, all these people that are not only writing the magazine and the fans, but now you can use your voice to say, hey, you know what? That invention is something I'm interested in. And those numbers of people saying that minimizes an investor's risk. And now these companies can come to market because you're aware of them and you can use your voice to make it happen. So I'm creating this platform. I invite all of you to contact me. It's Bonnie@chosenforchange.com or www.chosenforchange.com. I welcome you to use your voice, to write an article, to connect with me. I'm still working in the movie industry. I started my company, Shooting Star Entertainment, to shine the light on the darkness, because some of the movies that were coming to me were movies that were so depressing and so dark that I didn't feel comfortable having my name on them anymore. So I'm now in the process of producing, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Napoleon Hill. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you heard of it, because there's a book called Outwitting the Devil, and we're making the movie Outwitting the Devil. Again, it's all about empowering people and letting them know things. So this is a very powerful film. I'm also working on a movie right now called Wishman, about the guy that started the Make-A-Wish Foundation. His name's Frank Shankowitz, and he actually has cancer, and we are in hyperdrive getting the last bit of the money to make this so we could start shooting in August. Several other movies, System Upgrade's another one about mind control, and when somebody has the power to give you an earpiece, basically, and that earpiece gives you a new ability. If you knew later that, yeah, I have this great ability, and somebody said, but there's subliminal messages getting you to do things, how many of you would give up that ability? You'd say, oh, I'm just one person. Well, this movie is basically going to show you that one person matters, and especially when everybody thinks the same thing, and now we're being controlled, told who to vote for, what to do. By the way, that technology already exists, and nobody knows it. So let's see, I can't believe I have all this to talk about. In ALA, I'm going back to that, I experienced, my experience was that I found out that I wasn't present. That I wasn't present to my kids, I wasn't present to my family, to my friends. I had closed off so much in that time period that what I found out is that my subconscious was creating those lucid dreams, which gave me the vision of Influencers Magazine and Chosen for Change. Because I used to ask all the time, God, why are you giving me these dreams? Why are you doing this and you're not giving me the resources and the ability to bring it to the world? I mean, there's so much I want to do. And then just recently I found out, well, it was your subconscious telling you to do that, to find a way to give and to open yourself up. I am now just born again and back in New Zealand, here I am again, to live again, and this time to be able to give from my heart and to feel present and loving. And I love you all. Thank you so much for being here for us and showing your support. And again, chosenforchange.com. My name is Bonnie Canner, and it's very nice to meet you all.